All right, happy check-in day. I just wanted to make a quick video, actually quick this time, just about the acronym SMART. You know, we're at the time of year when we're thinking about setting goals, resolutions, things like that, getting ourselves refocused on certain areas of our lives. And sometimes what can cause us to not be successful after a few days is if the goal that we set is too big or if it's too complicated. So just to remind you, the acronym SMART. Hopefully this isn't backwards for you. Okay, so the S stands for specific. So being very detailed in what that goal is. So saying, I want to eat less, that's a really good goal, but that's not very specific. If there's a particular food you want to eat less of, or if you want to decrease your portion sizes or something like that, having it be more specific. I want to eat less dessert. I want to eat, whatever. The more specific, the better. Okay, so measurable. Is there a way for you to measure it? Saying I want to lose weight is also great. Saying I want to lose a certain amount by this time, or I want to decrease the circumference of my arms by this much, or I want to drink 64 ounces of water in a day. I want to, whatever you decide, have it be something measurable that you can hold yourself accountable to. The A is it attainable or is it achievable? Is it something that you're really going to be able to accomplish? A good example of this one is I have people say, I want to run a marathon or run a half marathon, or I want to run 2 miles a day or something like that. That's great. But if you're not a runner and you haven't run before, going out the door and doing 2 miles on day one, you might be successful day one, but being able to sustain that is not very realistic. So something that you can achieve. Can you achieve walking for 15 minutes a day? Can you achieve, drinking 1 full bottle of water? Can you achieve eating 1 less dessert? Something that you can check the box and say, yes, I did that. And the beauty of that is as you go along and are able to achieve these smaller steps, you get more confident, so you make your goal bigger. And that's how you build up the success in the long run. Okay, the R is the realistic. I think attainable and realistic kind of go together. Somebody who's never run a mile in their life is not going to be able to go sign up for a marathon and not train for it. So having something that's realistic, is it really something, and another thing that goes in with that is it really that important to you? Are you setting this particular goal because it's really important to you, or is it because it's something you think you should be doing? So thinking about the importance of it. Okay, and then the T, time bound. So give yourself a deadline. So I want to read this many pages by this time. For me, my personal goal is I want to spend 10 minutes a day in my life book, which is my life book. Or I want to spend, I want to read 4 books by the end of the month of January, something like that. So giving yourself a deadline of when your results will be achieved. So it gives you a sense of focus and a sense of urgency to make your goal a reality. So that's my message for you today. Hopefully, as you're thinking about the things that you want to be focusing on, you can kind of keep this acronym in mind. And the more specific and, there's my Instant Pot. The more specific and spelled out the goal is, the easier it's going to be for you to achieve. And I would love to hear what your SMART goal is that you're focusing on for the next week or so, or the next month. And I hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. Bye.